Hello, welcome to the choir section of the concert. The first song tonight will be performed by the middle school and high school combined choir. Rise and Stand was performed by the 6th grade honor choir students at their concert April 16th. Drew, you keep going. For the first time in several years, West Monona had students represented in the Northwest Iowa Choral Directors Association honor choir. If you were one of those 6th grade honor choir students, raise your hands high so people can see. These students represented us extremely well. They had a really awesome day. For honor choir, for this honor choir, students were allowed to volunteer to speak for the final song of their concert. Out of around 300 Northwest Iowa students, they picked 4, and Connor McCall was one of the students selected. Lydia Johnson also sang the descant in a small group for the same song. They both did an awesome job representing West Monona, as well as all the other honor choir students. Please join me in a round of applause for all the honor choir students. Before we get into it, are there any middle school choir families who cannot see their students on stage right now? Raise your hand. Patrick, I know you can see Georgia. Thank you. Okay, I'm 4 for 4. I do my job well. High school choir, you guys can take a seat. Thank you. The next song we will be performing is This Is Me from The Greatest Showman. This was written by Ben Pasek and Justin Paul. This arrangement was written by Matt Huff. sixth grade is transitioning off stage, I just want to take a moment to make sure I express how much of an honor it has been working with sixth grade choir kids this year. They have done a really, really awesome job. The amount of progress they've made this year has been insane. And I hope next year, a bunch of them consider doing 7th and 8th grade choir. I have been trying to catch as many kids as I possibly can, but I haven't been able to get to everybody. Most kids I've talked to have said they're either on the fence or they are doing it. So, if those are one of those people, please talk to your students after the concert and tell them how amazing of a job they did. I try to tell them that a lot, but it means a lot more coming from all of you. I hope they'll be back next year, and if not, I really, really appreciate the time that I've gotten with them this year. This next song we're doing was also from 6th grade's honor choir. It's a really beautiful piece. I wanted a nice send-off for the 8th grade choir kids. There are 3 of them. Those students are Drew Bryan, Addie Brockenier, and Kennedy DeCote. They have all contributed a lot to the choir, and they will all be missed a lot next year. This is Refuge by Audrey Snyder. Seriously, that's what music's all about. It's beautiful. Okay. While high school is transitioning on the stage, I want to talk about some upcoming stuff for middle school choir. So I'm going to send more details out in an email, but I'll tell you, I had 16 sixth graders who wanted to go to honor choir. I could only take 8. So we have the Opus All-State Honor Choir in the fall. We send out audition cuts for that. Then a judging group picks the 90 best students across the entire state of Iowa to go. A lot of schools do not get anyone to go, and I know we have a bunch of quality students who can get through the audition process. We also have Western Valley Conference Honor Choir in that spring. Anyone who wants to be a part of that should be able to be a part of it. The only thing with both of these is that they need to be in 7th and 8th grade choir and that's due to participate. I want to thank you all for being an awesome audience for my first year teaching here, and I want to thank my colleague, Mr. Merley, for being an awesome music colleague. This stuff that we're doing, all this awesome stuff, does not happen without Mr. Merley. So I really want to make sure I said that. Enjoy the rest of the concert.
Thank you, Mr. Glawe. And our final performance here tonight is the high school choir. And we have two very energetic songs, one very beautiful song here, and I'll talk very briefly about it. But our first song of the concert is Dies Irae, which is the Day of Wrath. Now we get to sing about it. The Day of Wrath is coming. It's all in Latin text if you understand it. Awesome, you're a Latin nerd. Good job, you studied your Roman history and or went to church a lot and sang in Latin there. It's the Day of Wrath. It's going to sound wrathy. It's really, really awesome. This is the closest to heavy metal choral stuff that we get. I'm still searching for more. Our second song is going to feature a soloist here, a bass soloist here. His name is Noah Walker. Noah Wave. So everyone knows that. He's going to start off Loch Lomond for us. Loch Lomond is a sad ballad of two brothers that are going off to war. And one brother says, "You take the high road, I'll take the low road, and I'll be back home in Scotland before you." Meaning that if one of us is to die, it should be me, not you. You should go live a long life here. I should be the one to perish here. So it really hits hard at home here, folks. Those will be our first two pieces. The Day of Wrath, and then a brotherly song. last song here, it is also time to recognize our fantastic seniors in choir here. Forgive me on the history here, but I don't fully remember everything from my first years when I was doing just band here. But my seniors, will you please come and step forward here? Starting in the alto section, Sage Minahan, as well as Morgan Warner. She could not be here tonight, sadly. In the tenor section, joining this semester, he started in January after he joined us for the concert, Mr. Jack Edmonds in the tenor section. And then in our bass section, our long-lasting bass who has been his entire time here, Mr. Jacob Johnson. And then our two new additions, also this quarter here, Dylan Pettit and Jordan Orr. And not performing here tonight, but in our alto section as well, Nevaeh Connor. She's still up top there. She's in the back by the doors here. So please give our fantastic seniors a round of applause. Just like the band, they have also put in hundreds and hundreds of hours of work here. With only 90 days left, the three most recent ones have put in a total of 90 plus hours with me, just working on music and being the best selves that they can be. I've been so blessed and honored to be their teacher here. They're going to do fantastic in the outside world here, and they're going to make big changes for the better here. Our last piece this evening is a gospel here. It's called Who Will Be a Witness? It's African American spiritual about several of the well-known biblical figures there and their life lessons. What's the lesson to take away from this? Or what's the story about it here? It's a story song. So please enjoy our closer here this evening, Who Will Be a Witness?
Natural man, natural man.